Hey, Shalom, I want to start off stores by giving all praise to Yahweh Hashem Shai. Double honor supposed for GMS on honors, two brothers doing the work in truth, while sincerity. Yeah, this is just a quick one. Because I know Satan can try to fuck with you every now and then, try to put you in that depressed state of mind, man. But the premise, what I want to touch on is the fact that we have this truth at the end of the day. Right, and and for that, we really shouldn't be in any state of depression. Yeah, we'll get low, we'll have low points in this truth. With we're literally against the rest of the world, but what we should always remember is the end goal. The things that Yahweh Hashem Yahshua has prepared for us. If we just suffer, the things that we've got to suffer on this side. Right, so this is 1 Peter 5:8. It says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour." Right, and that might come in the form of quote unquote depression. Right, and that's just a demon that you just got to pray to the Lord to shake off of you, man. Right, and there are other ways where you can, address that as well, which I'm gonna, get into at the end of the video and that. Right, but these are all things that you might be depressed or you won't do any videos, and then brothers are like, dude, well, where's your videos for the week? Why have you linked up with brothers this week? Right, so then you've not done the things that you're mandated to do, right? Because this demon of depression is on you, right? Which is it's a serious thing. You always which talk about, and people don't want to talk about it. Hey, you talk about it, it's just a demon, man. It's just a demon. You just gotta pray to the Lord, say, Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, remove this demon off of me, man. Right, why? Because it's also infectious, man. Right, so here it is, you might be around brothers, are just doing what they're doing, chopping it up or whatever, and then that what you call it, that demon just starts infecting, what you call it, all the brothers in the room and that woe is me spirit. Right, but like I said, that's just a demon, and you just gotta pray for it. Right, and also get Ecclesiastes 7:7, basically saying like, look, it's surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, and the gift destroyeth the heart. Right, so we'll see. As I'm saying, we're oppressed. We go through things, man. If you got a woman, your woman ain't in check. That's getting on your nerves. At the job, you catching all kinds of hell. At the job or whatever it is. Whatever we're doing, we're catching some kind of hell. Just being in this society, not having these heathens bow down to us. That's oppression. Having some brothers might have black woman managers, man. Hey, hey brother, man, I feel for you, man. I think the whole world can come together and say that's the worst manager to have above you. Any form of women, but especially the black woman being above you, right? And that may, and all of that oppression may, funnel itself into a form and the state of depression, right? But like what I want to hit in this topic is, look, man, we got the kingdom coming up, man. We got this truth, right? There's no need to be depressed, right? That demon jumps on you, man. You just think, man, fuck, it's only a little bit longer. He that endureth unto the end, right? What was that, Matthew 24:13? Shit, here. Right? It says Matthew 24:13, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Right, so these are just some of the things we're gonna have to endure on this side. Them demons fucking with you, man. Like I said, depression, that's just a demon, man. Right, and if you pray to the Lord, then hey, how about Hashem Yahshua, right, so that demon will go off you, man. Sometimes you might even have to fast if it's a particularly strong demon that's been fucking with you. Like I said, we go through shit, but like I said, we just gotta endure, man. Right, this is Sirach 2 from the top. Says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation, set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. Constantly endure, right? And that's just one of those things that you're just gonna have to endure. And just just deal with it. It says, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at that last end. So when you're catching that hell, just always remember that at the end, the hope is that we shall be increased, that we'll get the glory, right? So like I said, don't let that demon fuck with you, and then instead of looking at the reasons why you're going through certain things, and that is as I'll get into, to purify you, to get you on another level, to basically make you good, right? That demon will make you go, start moping around and shit, right? That's not a good place to be, right? It says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, right? Take cheerfully, not take and be depressed, right? Not take and be depressed, because you don't know why the Lord has made you go through certain things, but ultimately, if you're a man of the Lord, it's for your own good, right? It's for your own development as a man in this truth, right? You may not get that job that you want, or you might set up your own business. The Lord might not be with that for whatever reason. You don't know why. But if it doesn't work out, just say, "Bro, there, Bashem Al Shai." You know, you know where this would have led. You don't know. You might have started properly trying to invest into that business, with all your might, and then now your videos are slacking. You ain't studying the scriptures as much, right? Or you start making so much money, you basically start hanging around the wrong types of people, man. These rich fucks here start going to some next bohemian parties and shit, right? You start becoming a man of the world, right? So like I said, you never know what it is that why the Lord does certain things to you. You just gotta be like, hey, Brak and keep it moving, man. Right? It says, and be patient when thou art brought to a lower state. Right? Notice there it says when thou art changed to a lower state. When, not if. Right? So you're gonna be brought low, man. You're gonna be brought to points where you think, fuck, everything's going wrong right now. But what does it say? Take it cheerfully, man. Remember, Yahweh died. Right, so for gold is tried in the fire. Where am I? For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. So likening acceptable men to gold, man. And what do you get at the end when gold has been tried in the fire? You get pure gold, and that's the thing. We're being purified right now because we're filthy. We still gotta, we've done wickedness in this life. Even in this truth, we do wickedly. Right, we've done wickedly in our past lives, and we're gonna have to, catch a bit of hell for that wickedness that we've done. Just get a spank, to then set us in the right direction. Hey, brothers might become jobless, but in that time that they're jobless, man, they don't know that spanking, right? But then in that period of time, brothers, you just get hella heavy in the scriptures, man. Hella heavy in in the precepts and all of that, right? It says, believe in him and he will help thee, order thy way aright, and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside lest ye fall. Right? Wait for the Lord's mercy, man. And go not aside. Don't now start going another way. And that's what that depression demon will do to you, man. That depression, shit, hey, you could catch a bell. Maybe this ain't the truth. Like the story Apostle Tahar told her, the guy was like, where does it say the men of the Lord shall go into prison after the whole 9/11 thing, man? I was going aside, man, and he fell. Ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. Right? Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy. And that's what we're doing. Through all the shit that we go through on this side, we know that there is plenteous rewards for the things that we that we've had to go through on this side, right? And it's going to be everlasting joy, because if you're the legend, you know, all Israel, we're going to live forever, man. Right? It says, and for everlasting joy and mercy. It says, look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? Right? Look at the generations of old, man. The Lord will always make a way. But hey, your way may be to go out. You read Hebrews 11, man. You know, what you call it? Some were sawn asunder. Right, it's talking about the prophets, man. Extra biblical sources, right, say that when it says sawn asunder, it's talking about Isaiah the prophet, man. You know, it's put in the trunk of a tree, and that, you know, that tree was sawn in half. But guess what? What does it say in First Thessalonians, the 4th chapter, 16th verse? It says the dead in Yahweh shall rise first. Right, so that's greater glory, man. Which is also said, what would you call it? No love, greater love hath any man than this, that he lay down his life for his friend. So, like I said, you're gonna go through things, but you always gotta remember that the glory that comes with it at the end, right? This is 1 Corinthians 4. We'll start from verse 16. It says, for which cause we faint not. But though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. For our light affliction, because ultimately this is what it is. It's a light affliction. Remember, Yahweh Shai died. He was more than any other man. That's what the scriptures say. Right? It says, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. Right, so you always got to remember, like I said, the promises that we've been given for the end times. Lord, you know, Lord said, no eye hath seen. Right? And I'm gonna finish Scriptures, Revelations 21 and 4 says, the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. Right, man. So in the kingdom, man, there ain't gonna be no death, no crying. Right, there's gonna be plenteous and beautiful, man. Your children are gonna be, your children are gonna grow, and you ain't gonna have to worry about whether they're gonna become homosexuals or whatever, what have you. You ain't gonna have to worry about miscarriages of spirit, because we was actually even talking about all of this at camp yesterday. You ain't gonna have to worry about, you know, your brother scheming on you. You know, hey man, in the kingdom, you'll be able to just go away, leave. You know, you got your brother there or whatever. You just leave him, and he'll be with your wife. Your wife will take care of them, and no wickedness will happen, man. In this kingdom, man, you do that, man. You always got the back of my mind. Shit, my man fucking my woman. But in the kingdom, there ain't gonna be any of that. Right? In the kingdom, it's all gonna be righteous. We're all gonna be following the law. Right? Well, another thing that, you know, I just looked up real quick is hormone levels, man, and depression. Right, and you know, I won't read into it. This is more just, you know, to show you, you know, basically an imbalance in hormones can lead to so-called depression as well. So if you're feeling a certain way, man, hey, go for a run, go for a jog, go to the gym, do leg day. A lot of jakes like to miss out leg day. A lot of people in general like to miss out leg day, but leg day is the most important day of the week. Right, because your leg muscles are so big, breaking it down and then rebuilding them, that's a lot of testosterone, man. Right, this is low testosterone depression here. Right, another one basically talking about hormonal imbalances here. Right, now Esau will give you, what do you call it? Esau will give you antidepressants and all of that shit. Right, but you know, it's a simple jog to the gym. You know, and gym time and all of that, and like I said, also prayer, man. Prayer and remembering that there is so much, what do you call it, to look forward to in the kingdom, and what we've got to suffer on this side that may be putting you low, right? That's gonna completely outweigh anything that you're suffering now. Right? But yeah, Lord's will you've been edified. With that, I'm gonna say shalom.